Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons series, part 50. In the last episode, we did complete the May Day tour, which was a pretty cool maze, and complete decorating the backside of Nook's Granny. I think that was pretty cool. In this episode, I'll not be focusing on decorating my island, but try to find a new villager. Right here, you might have not seen Isabel's broadcast, and the main reason for this is because I'm still on the same day as I was in the last episode. I'm not gonna be moving it forward because today we'll be trying to find a new villager on our island. Now, I do not remember which villager actually left, but if I have to guess, it might be Bella. That's where I'm actually making my way right now. Her house was quite far away and it was right next to the campsite, so let's make our way over there. Ooh, alright, there's an extra flower here. Definitely I do have to clear this one up. I guess this is the issue with planting flowers at random areas where they do kind of increase after a few days if you don't take care of them. Let me go ahead and prevent it by using a fence right here. There we go, that should block it. But here is the site where our new villager will be coming. I think this is gonna be super cool. As far as the villager that I am trying to find, I think I'm going for a deer villager here. I never had a deer villager on my island before, and it's always been a goal of having one of them because they are all super cute. Let's see if we can actually find one in today's episode. Now, I did buy around 10 to 20 of the Nook Mile tickets that I might need. I just have 10 of them on my pocket right now. And I'll not be only checking out new villages, but I'll also collect the furnitures that are available in those hidden islands, as well as any message bottles that we might find on the beach. So this is definitely super exciting. I'm really excited to see which deer villager I might find first. I'm not gonna be picky. As long as we do find a deer villager, I'll go ahead and invite them to my island. Hopefully I'll be able to find it within the tickets that I have. If not, I'll have to go back and buy more. Alright, let's get into it and see which villager we do find on our first try. Ooh, okay, that's not a deer villager, but I guess we could actually go ahead and just talk to him before we leave this island. It's a bull villager, is it? Rodeo, alright. I've never seen this one before, so I'm surprised that there are these villagers which I totally missed before. But anyway, let me move on to the next one. Like I mentioned before, offline I'll go ahead and get some items from the island. I think we'll be able to find at least one furniture in each island. And since I am definitely hoarding more items, I will be trying to find this one. Maybe once my pocket gets completely filled, I'll go ahead and show you all the stuffs I got from each of these islands. Here we are on our second one. Let's see which villager we have here. Once again, that is definitely not a deer villager. But before we talk to him, I'll go ahead and try to find the item. I'm also trying to see if I do find message bottles, which I have not in the previous island. I think it will take a couple of islands before you try finding them. Usually I won't find them in most of my island, but once you go through like 5 to 6 of them, the message bottles start appearing. So here I am. Let me quickly talk to Spike here. I remember having Spike in one of my previous islands, but he was not in my island for too long since I did actually go ahead and remove him. Not that I really don't like these villages, but I was actually trying to find a cat villager and I was super focused on it. So any other villager, I was actually trying to take them out of the island. Either way, I think we are done with this island since I did find the furniture item. Let's quickly go on to the next one. Here in our third island, I actually found a rabbit villager, which is pretty cool. I would definitely love to actually call Gabby here to my island, but unfortunately, I am looking for a deer villager, so I have to skip this one. Maybe the next time we have one of our villagers leave the island, I might think of calling a rabbit villager to my island. For now, let me go ahead and go to the fourth one. I do have to say, trying to find a new villager is super exciting. I really like going around and going on villager hunts, which is something I think most of the people do. Either way, let's go to the fourth island. The fourth island was a bamboo island, which is pretty cool. Definitely I need more bamboo items since I do have some DIY recipes to craft. But we have what junior here. I have never seen this one. This is actually a frog villager. I did have Croc in my very first island, which is the only frog villager I have till now. And this is super nice. But as I mentioned before, I'm not gonna be inviting him. But I did actually go ahead and cut down all the bamboo trees. Hopefully Walt over there does not mind since he is on the island. Here on my fifth island, we have a crocodile villager. Once again, I'm not sure if I do want to talk to this villager, but since we have talked to the other ones, I'll go ahead and talk to this one as well. Skipping to the next island, this time we have the rock island where we'll be able to find a lot of these items. Definitely need more of these since I do need to DIY a lot of these items. But here we have Tybalt, who is pretty cool looking, but once again not a deer villager. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this island offline and go to the next one. Personally, I think the main thing that takes more time is just going around these islands. This time we have Sky, who is a really cute wolf villager. One of these days I do have a list of just having an island with wolf villagers, which I might do in the future. But for now, we are gonna go ahead and skip her out. But of course, since I am in the money island, I'll go ahead and collect all the money. After all, these are the bells that are literally helping me move on with this game. I am so in need of them that I have so many shrubs and flowers to actually buy. So I'll go ahead and do this. So there we go. I have collected all the money in this island and my pocket is almost full. Definitely I do have to organize it a bit more, but I think we are good for now. Here we are on our 7th island. We have Fred. Pretty cool. It's a dog villager and I always like to have dog villagers. But like I said before, I do have to leave him. Oh, I really wish I could just add all of these villagers to my island. But I'm just gonna resist and I'm just gonna wait until I find a deer villager. On the 8th island, we have our first repeat, which is surprising. I mean, we have a lot of villagers and I'm not really sure why I'm getting a duplicate so fast. I'm gonna ignore this villager. I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm just gonna go ahead, find my items and go to the next island. By the way, here is a preview of all the items I was able to find right next to the ocean. So that is pretty cool. As for the villager here, we once again do not have the villager I'm trying to find. I'll go ahead and talk to him offline before I leave this island. Here I am on my next island and here we have a kangaroo villager. This is Astrid and I definitely remember having her on my island. She was pretty cool. But sadly I did have to restart my island, so I didn't really get too much time on kangaroo villagers. Anyway, I have been collecting a couple of fossils from each of these islands and I'm gonna just check out if these do have the one that I need. I literally have only one more fossil to complete my fossil museum and unfortunately no matter how many days I find fossils, I have not been able to find it, so I'm still waiting for that one. Going right away to my very next island, here we have a horse villager. Alright, I am definitely getting a variety of villages but not deer villages though. Hopefully one of these islands will actually generate it. I think this one is not a horse. I think I might be wrong. Maybe it's a zebra. At this point, I'm not really sure. Either way, I'll go ahead and go to my next island. Well, here's the next one. This time we have Eugene. Alright. I'm not sure if I ever had this one on my island. I remember having a couple of these villages, but I don't think I had Eugene. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to have him on my island. Alright, I think we have already crossed 10 villages. Maybe this is the 12th one. Let's see who it is. This should be Patty. Alright. Most of these villages, to be honest, I have never seen on my island or anywhere else for that matter, so I'm pretty surprised. I've never seen these on my friend's island either, so I guess I'm getting to see some new villages today. Once again, we are back on the rock island. Let's see if we are lucky to get a... Never mind. I guess we have another... I'm not really sure if this is a cow villager or not, but this is 2 and it's pretty cool. I really like his color. The dark blue definitely does look good. But sadly, it's not a deer villager, so I'll be moving on. By the way, here's a look on all the items I got. 4 more and all of them look pretty cool. This time around we have a monkey villager. The only monkey villager I remember having on my previous island is Shari, who I think once again I had her for a very short time before she left my island. But here we have another new one. As usual, I'll go ahead and ignore her, collect the items and move on to the next island. I'm guessing this is my 15th villager. This one though I had in one of my previous islands. It's actually Ursula and she's super cool. Definitely got some really good items from her in my last island. Anyway, I'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Also, by the way, I am looking for Teddy, whose house is something that I really need on my island. So if I do find him during this run, I'll go ahead and invite him to my island. Maybe we'll be able to invite a deer villager the next time we have another place. Well, this villager has been hiding, but it's actually Piper. I really like this one. I really wish I could actually invite Piper to my island. We already have Ace, and I think Piper and Ace would be really good friends. So I really wish I could invite this one. But I'm gonna pass on this time. If I do find either Teddy or Piper in the next run, I'll go ahead and invite them to my island. Now that we have seen a couple of villages, I am finding a lot of these message bottles, and most of them do have a recipe that I have not found yet, so it's pretty cool. It's definitely helping me with the collection. This time we did find a wooden sign, which I think I'll be able to customize on a later stage. Now here's the next one. It's actually Hornsby. This one's pretty cute, but once again I'm gonna ignore it. Let me go ahead and go to our next island. I'm really hoping that we'll find a deer villager. After all, we are almost done with 16 villagers right now. This time I'm in the Sister Fruit Island, which is very helpful. I'll definitely go ahead and get all of these fruits. But here we have Tipper. Alright. This one I have seen previously when I went for a villager hunt. I'm pretty happy with Tipper right here. I think she's pretty cool. Either way, I'm not gonna be inviting her, but I will go ahead and get all of the items though. Let's see what we got this time. Once again, we have a wooden field sign. I guess this was the first duplicate. On our next island, we have Jitters. I really got scared when I saw him, but he does have a really cool zombie design though. Let's see which one this is. And as you can see, I have already gone ahead and completed 20 of my tickets. I had to go back and buy 10 more, and we are in the 22nd one, which by the way is not a deer villager. Let's just go ahead and talk to this villager before we move on. This one is another cow villager. It's Norma. I think I've seen all of the cow villagers at this point. Going to the next one, we have a mouse villager. This is Rod, and I think I really like Rod more than Bella. I really wish he was the one who came to my island. But either way, I did go to the next one. This time we have another frog villager. This one's Puddles. Alright. Definitely not doing that good with the dark pink right there. But either way, let's go to the next one. Let's check out the villager first before we move on to the item. Seems like I've finally met the deer villager, which is pretty good. Here is Pashmina. I really wish I had her facing the camera, but she's actually turning her back. So let me try that one again. Alright, here she is. I definitely want to invite her to my island, so let me quickly do that. There we go. So Pashmina will be the last villager of my island. I'll still be trying to find more villagers in the future, but for now we'll have her. Of course, I do have to time travel to the next day to kind of see her on my island, which I think I'll do now since we haven't really done that yet for this episode. Anyway, let me collect all the items on this island before I make my way back to my own. Well, to be honest, this episode has been really long. I did have to cut out a large amount of this video where I'm just running around the island and getting the items. So I think I'll go ahead and end out this episode here. In the next one, we'll go ahead and see Pashmina coming to our island, as well as decorate our island even more. So thank you all for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon, check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.